Hey y'all, and we back, y'all. We back with another reaction, y'all. And this is my opinion, okay? This is my opinion, what I think happened in this video. I'm going to back on my own video this morning. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Uh, this react to is D4 D4VD David. Second name suspect in Celeste Rivers case. What do that mean? So I want to get into the parents, because the mom is talking. I'm gonna tell you something about a good mother. A mother is gonna take up for their child, y'all. A mother is going to always take up for their child, allegedly. Everything I say is, like I say, it's my opinion. uh, it's what I think, and this is what I believe happened. And I'm just since David used to live with his parents and did homeschool. I noticed the way the dad look at the mama. So there's a new name. There's a new suspect in David's case, y'all. Y'all remember when I showed y'all a video that is, I don't know, these kids be playing so much, so I don't know was he playing or not. The dude said he helped David. Y'all remember he said, "Oh, I helped bury Celeste. I helped David bury her." I don't know, cause they be playing so much, but I want to go ahead on to play this video. I'm going to react to this video now. Yeah, I'm reacting on here, but I want to react to my own video. So this is D4VD. If those who don't know him and what's going on in his case, he looks just like his mama, and that's his father. Um, Celeste Rivers was a 14-year-old girl, was allegedly dating D4VD. Don't know nothing about them. Don't know whether or not he know how old she is, or do he like young girls, or is she like older guy? I don't know. I don't want to get into that part. But I know allegedly we have seen videos, David and Celeste together, so we know they are familiar with each other. And also, Steve Fisher said, remember he said that he seen certificate. Certificate. Now, y'all, it's a lot going on in this case. Celeste was last seen January the 5th with David. Also, the PI mentioned that he know who was driving the car. He know who moved that car. That's what the PI said. He know who moved that car, and said the car was moved numerous of times. And a lot was going on in that house. Now, for the toxicology report, it is still undetermined. Now, y'all, I don't know what, y'all know TMZ used to be the first one on the scene and the first one to do the investigation. At first, they were saying the LAPD not going along, not telling them anything. That's the first thing. They're not saying nothing to them. Then now all of a sudden they are talking to them. The TMZ is now talking to them. Now these two people right here, I'm concerned about, because this is where David starts. So this video, we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. This video right here is when I created I thought about the parents. I don't care how old your kids are, how old they get, they'll never get old to real parents. And I think she will defend, the mother will defend her son. Yeah. She his oldest, I guess, because I seen him and I seen his brother and his little sister. And the dad is looking at her kind of weird. And dad, he look like the type of man, well, I'm gonna fall on with her. That's my wife. Blood thicker than water. So let's listen to this video, and then I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna start it, y'all. Hey y'all, we back, y'all. We back with another reaction. And let me tell you, my reaction is what I think, what I believe, in my opinion, on these videos that belongs to other people. I sometimes find that I want to express myself. Now, I thought about D4VD. I want to say this for we while we listen to y'all. It's a Sunday morning, Sunday night, wherever you from. Now, he seemed like to me that he's the type of man he gonna do everything his wife say do. You know, one of them kind of husbands. Because I never will forget when the police came to their house and they slammed the door in the face. I wondered if she slammed the door in their face. I don't see, I can be wrong. I don't see him slamming the door, but I can see her slamming that door in the police face, and she was doing all the talking. So that's why I'm concerned about how the mother feeling right now. Let's go ahead. I thought about his parents right here, and I think about what been said about him. Now, the smart thing about this whole case, D4VD and Celeste Release case is he was with her allegedly. I really don't know, but we have seen him in videos. Okay, these like some young girls got older boys. Now, she do, I'm gonna be careful what I say in my opinion, being opinionated. Now, this is his mother and father. Now, usually boys will talk to their mom and tell them everything, but tell them what they want to know. Who is the new girl? Who have they seen the new girl? Have they seen Celeste Rivers before? Have he mentioned Celeste Rivers to the parents? And I believe that there was another young lady by the name Celeste in this case. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, who just joined today and want to know what happened, I am speaking of a 14-year-old girl that went missing. Well, she went runaway, then she went missing. But she was found in the back of these parents' sons' Tesla in Hollywood. Okay, they the last Steve Fisher is a investigator, PI, and he mentioned that the last time they saw Celeste Rivers with David, allegedly in January the 2nd of this year. Okay, now David, there is a video of David. This allegedly, that's what they said. We haven't seen it, and let me explain this. LAPD has not submit names and blame anybody as a suspect. This is what TMZ is saying because they're supposed to be the sources, I guess, for LAPD, I guess. Just go by that. Let's listen to the mother, what she said about David. David wanted to do Fortnite games, y'all. David was not interested in singing. So he got a lot of copyright strikes on YouTube. So the mom right here is going to explain to y'all what she told her son to do, what he should do about that.
I know he's able to play and do, so I said, just make your own music. And that was that.
David says that I used to write music, y'all, back when I was young. Okay, and that's all I wanted to be a ghostwriter. And I like poems, write poems. David said that Romantic Homicide was one of the worst songs he ever made. David wasn't thinking about becoming famous. David didn't even have a producer. David didn't have nobody. He just, like us, like an ordinary kid, just and you be like, wow, y'all like this song? But when you think about it, how did that song come in his mind like that? That's okay. So on this part of the video, what I'm saying right here was I used to ghost write song for myself and write poetry, but that particular song, Romantic Homicide, is something you just don't. It can, to me, it's just something I won't think about. But David is a boy, a young man, so I cannot think like David, because David into playing like games, video games and stuff like that. Well, I like to write poems and do other things, but Romantic Homicide sound like a love story, y'all. It sounds like somebody went through something, and not in this video. I can recall David mentioning something about he'll take somebody's feelings and he'll write and put into, but David write music himself. So David, let's go ahead on. Let's go on and give it away. I just want to stay up with part I was talking about. How did Romantic Homicide came to his brain like that, y'all? But it can happen if he since he like to fantasize. And the reason why I say that because David allegedly was making Foresight video, Fortnite. I'm sorry, Fortnite characters. You know what I mean? David was doing a lot of things publicly, but didn't follow the protocols of what he does. Let me turn it up.
There's one night, and we were in the kitchen, and he said, I have something to tell y'all. It's like, what? It's like this label. It's like, keep calling, and labels went. I was like, we were like, what are you saying? Boy, stop playing.
I thought I said, listen, David, just be careful who you're talking to. There's a lot of things going on online. Until we flew to LA, it was like, okay, now this is reality. This is not a scam. This is
yeah. We literally found out when labels started calling. That's it.
And now we are here. Went from there to here. And David hired an attorney. And the attorney telling him what to do. First time they was telling us that he was a cooperative. Okay, on this section of the video is I thought about when David went and hired that what is her name? Blair. I can't remember. I don't try to remember names, y'all. But Blair is his attorney, and he was doing what his attorney asked him to do. She the one told him to said, "Hey, put that house." Allegedly told him to put that house in your mother's name, a bank account, everything into his mother's name. That was one of the smartest moves to do when you're in a situation like this. You got a good attorney. And still, we haven't heard from LAPD. Now, allegedly, what is his name? TMZ supposed to be the source for this case right here. So let's go ahead. Go ahead. Operating. Now they saying he's not cooperating. Now someone put allegedly Sandra Blair, Bland. Oh, no, that's, oh, okay. I thought her name. I'm gonna look it up again. Okay, thank you anyway.
Details tonight, the investigation of singer David in connection to the death of teenager Celeste Rivas. TMZ reported the singer is now considered a suspect by the LAPD, though no arrest has been made. The girl's decomposing body was found in his Tesla's trunk in a Hollywood tow yard in September. TMZ now reporting the singer took a late-night road trip to the Central Coast region months before the discovery.
There is a mysterious beacon. So earlier this year, what we're told is that David went to a remote area of Santa Barbara County, was there for a few hours.
Now, LAPD haven't named a suspect yet. They still doing their investigation. They haven't named a suspect. It's the source, TMZ, naming David and another suspect, the second suspect.
Back to LA. We don't know anything more beyond that, but we know that investigators have that knowledge and they are looking closely at that. The other thing that they've learned is that the manner in which the body was dismembered leads them to believe that whoever did that didn't do it alone. That they could not, that they likely did not act alone, and that there were other people that were.
Okay, with this case right here, we have already said that it was people involved. We didn't say, and I always say it was females involved and males. It was people involved, and you got to remember she was in a plastic bag. She was wrapped up in a plastic bag, and also Steve Fisher saw the person who moved the car. He seen the person. He know who moved the car. So that have to be the second suspect. And you got to remember, there was two, Josh Marshall and was one of the manager that doesn't live there. And then David did have a manager that was around him there. So
involved in the dismemberment. So beyond making potentially, obviously trying to make an arrest,
hey baby,
to find out
hey
who
y'all.
did this to Celeste, there could be accomplices that are eventually arrested as well.
Celeste Rivas from Lake Elsinore was 13 when she vanished more than a year and a half ago. Her mother says she had a boyfriend named David, and images have surfaced showing the two knew each other. Her exact cause of death is still being determined. All right, he was a long shot.
Body found inside the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to the singer David has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen was reported a runaway and missing out of Lake Elsinore nearly a year and a half ago. Tonight, a house close to where that Tesla was abandoned was searched. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is there live now in Hollywood with more. Tim.
So you blame the Tesla.
Marco's CSI investigators literally just left the scene about
What's up, dude?
The police tape finally came off and we were able to come a little bit closer to this house. Now, we don't know at this point
Hey, y'all.
those detectives were looking for, what they got out of that house. We saw them pull evidence and put it into an SUV, essentially where I'm standing right now. We don't even know why they were here in the first place, but this house just happens to be literally feet away from where that Tesla was found. A dozen LAPD investigators took a computer and other items from this Hollywood
Hey,
home
baby.
a block away from where an abandoned Tesla was found with a dead teenager in the trunk. Police spent hours at the home on Tahiti Place, placing several evidence bags into an SUV, but they wouldn't say if or how it was connected to the Tesla. Several homeowners say they remember seeing that distinct Tesla for a while.
Now, y'all, listen to this part right here. Now, y'all, only thing I don't understand about this case. What's up, Chad? What's up? What's up? I am speaking English, man. Be nice on a Sunday, okay? Look, well, look, y'all, look. This guy right here, he said, okay, that he never seen that Tesla before because it's like a block from him. Like in our neighborhood, we know where we know if come on, y'all be nice, okay? If you don't speak English, go somewhere else. You can stay here, but I don't speak Spanish. But like in our neighborhood, I know the people who stay in the houses over here. But I don't know all the cars in the neighborhood just because I walk. You know what I mean? Okay.
The house police search today, then at two different spots on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, you know, people could be hanging out with friends.
But it's not odd that the tag say Texas. Because somebody can buy a car and just didn't change their tag. Okay. But y'all, this man right here is a neighbor, right? He live in the neighborhood. He speak on that Tesla. That Tesla, like, that Tesla don't usually be in front of that door. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He's talk like, oh wow, it's a Tesla sitting in front of our door. And usually, like in the neighborhood, you'll see a Tesla. Maybe he talking about just on his street. But if David stay around the corner from here, it look like he would have seen that Tesla before. Like when he leaving out going to the store, it look like, and they give parties. And it looked like he should have seen that Tesla before. Now, y'all, it was like I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. It was too said David was now the guy. I don't understand how that. Well, TMZ is a good. They do get the news before anybody else. They try to get the news before anyone else. But the second, y'all remember a video that I showed y'all that we watched, and the guy said that he helped David bury. He helped David bury Celeste, but how did he help her do that? If he put her in the ground, what, somebody came behind her, then take her back out the ground? So y'all, who do y'all think that the second suspect is? Who do you think the second suspect is? When a car sits for days. Right, nephew, yeah. Most people notice when a car sits. Yeah, you're right. Like if you park in front of your house on that street right there. That is true. Now, what does it mean now that they have a second suspect? That means that someone is talking in this case, y'all. Someone is talking in this case. And sooner or later, LAPD should be coming and announce a suspect, because right now they haven't locked David up. David has not been locked up in this case, period. Hasn't been named a suspect in this case, period. So who's talking? Someone is talking. So what y'all think about the case? Who y'all think the second suspect is? Who do you all think the second suspect is? I think it's somebody that hangs around with them. But I don't understand how they got suspect and LAPD don't have a suspect. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.